What is a good life? Nearly every person wants to live a good life. We share a desire to be content and happy, with healthy relationships and the resources to live well. We want meaningful lives full of love and joy, where we can use our talents and gain respect. Many people think the problem is not in defining a good life, but in achieving it. They believe external factors are the missing ingredients for their happiness. These factors might include more money, a different spouse, or a lucky break. This perspective guarantees our discontent. We focus on outside solutions while holding only vague notions of what a good life truly means. Vague notions of happiness and murky plans to achieve it are a recipe for failure. Heartfelt desires can turn to dust in your hands. What we desperately want today can lose its appeal once we obtain it. This focus on external achievements misses a deeper issue. The true problem often lies in a misunderstanding of reality and our own expectations. Unhappiness does not usually stem from a failure to achieve goals. It results from a fundamental misunderstanding of reality and from clinging to false expectations. The definition of a good life is personal and dynamic. It is unique to each individual and evolves over time. A fixed, one-size-fits-all approach is therefore ineffective. When expectations fail, a person can respond in one of two ways. They can say, "Well, I did everything I was supposed to do," and then wallow in misery. Or they can do the challenging work of examining their beliefs, discarding what is false, and retaining what is true. Contentment is what remains after a person unburdens themselves from these false expectations. This process is difficult but necessary. A passage from Matthew explains this difficult path. How narrow is the gate, and restricted is the way that leads to life. Few are those who find it. While the path is challenging, the knowledge needed to walk it is readily available. The wisdom required to navigate the path to a good life is plentiful. It has been explored for thousands of years by many different traditions. This knowledge comes from a wide range of sources. Ancient Greek philosophers explored these ideas. Spiritual traditions, addiction recovery programs, and modern scientific study also provide deep understanding. Jonathan Fields said that humanity already has the answers to living well. He explained this wisdom is hard to find, too complicated, or too theoretical. It is often lost in noise or trapped in dogma that conflicts with the reality of our lives. The answers to living a good life exist. A critical first step is understanding the distinction between pursuing happiness and living a good life. Many people mistakenly believe that happiness and a good life are the same thing. These two concepts are intertwined, but they are not equivalent. Merriam-Webster defines happiness as a state of well-being and contentment. However, this state is fickle, fleeting, and transient. What brings happiness today often becomes the accepted norm tomorrow. A popular model suggests how happiness is determined. 50% comes from genetics and 10% from life circumstances. The remaining 40% is influenced by a person's own choices and actions. This model has a powerful strategic implication. With rare exceptions, you can be happy if you choose to be. This choice requires commitment and clear, consistent action. Happiness is more ethical than psychological. It should be viewed as a byproduct of living rightly and well, not a goal to be pursued directly. Living a good life increases the chances for outcomes that result in happiness. A good life is achievable through the deliberate examination of one's beliefs and consistent, thoughtful action. The crucial next step is committing to this difficult but rewarding work, which makes happiness a likely outcome.